So you probably bought one of those LCD screens for a car and tried to hook it up with your Raspberry, but you couldn't get it to work. I had the same issue. When I hooked it up, it just was dark. I couldn't get it to work, so I had to make some investigations, and I found a solution. Of course, you have to use the cables that came with the kit. This is the yellow cord goes into the yellow output in the Raspberry. We do that in a moment. And the red cord here that is also part of the standard kit can be hooked up with any ordinary 12-volt power adapter. I just found this on the Ethic, and this is just a one I have for the router. So if it goes in there, you'll be fine. So in order to make this stuff work, you have to boot up your Raspberry Pi normally. And this is just the standard distribution. And you have to fire up the application called XT Terminal. When you have entered XT Terminal, I'll just increase the screen size here a bit. My apologies for that. So what you have to put in here to get the car screen to work is a small command that I have to see here on the screen. Excuse me a moment. Yeah, here we go. So you type in sudo sudo space and nano nano and space and / and boot boot and / config config .txt, and I'll just zoom in so you can see it if you couldn't hear my voice. So sudo, oh here we press the screen, sorry about that. Sudo nano space / boot / config .text and just press enter. So here we go. Yeah. So this is actually the instruction for the Raspberry how to start up the screen mode. I'm really not good at this. Sorry for apologies for this stuff here. Here we go. This is better. Sorry for that, guys. You have to go down in the editor and find the line where it says PAL. And then you have to remove the hashtag here. When there's a hashtag, it actually tells Raspberry Pi to ignore the line. You want to make sure that this SDTV_mode equals 2 isn't with a hashtag, needs to be without. And also below that you'll put in SDTV_aspect equals 1. And then you have to go down just a tiny bit. So here in the bottom, you will have to make sure that all of these lines that comes with the normal distribution is with a hashtag. I had some issues putting the hashtag in there. So the way I overcome that is I went up in the edit line in this editor and just pressed copy and copied the hashtag into those lines here. That will work for you. When you have done this edit here, just to repeat, put in the SDTV stuff here and put hashtags in front of those lines here. You just press F3 and then you have a small comment prompt that comes up here and asks you if you want to save, and you just press enter. Then you have saved the stuff, and then afterwards you can just exit this editor, file, and quit, and then you're ready. So let's see if that made the trick. I'll put up the screen here. I'll just kill my Raspberry Pi. Let's take the power out, so it's dead, and let's put it dead now. Take out the HDMI, and I'll put in the yellow cord here, and I will put some power on the Raspberry again if I can find the cord. I don't know why all those videos around the Raspberry Pi always has to be with a lot of messy wires, but that seems to be how we do stuff here. So here we go. The Raspberry Pi is powered up. Let's see what happens here on the screen. Bum, 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 bum. Here we go. So you can see the Raspberry starts to boot up. All very, very good. Just to repeat, you have to go into the text editor and edit the config text file through the commands, and then you're ready to go. I learned on the internet that you can tweak the screen a bit and get some better resolutions. And I'll put a link to a website where you can play around yourself with some of the commands into this editor. That was all. Hopefully that was helpful for you. Have a nice day.